Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Chloe here, and we're going to be checking out another episode of Camp Buddy Scoutmaster season today. So, last episode was emotionally turbulent, but what episode hasn't been in this playthrough? Honestly, I've felt such vivid emotions and reactions to things in this playthrough. So, what basically happened in the last episode is that Aiden and Yoshi decided to go to a bar. They got a little bit... they go to a bar and Yoshi makes a throwaway comment, and I chose to make him do this, make a throwaway comment about how he wishes that they were together, which Aiden did not respond to in any way, shape, or form. And then, some very naughty things happen, and now it's the next day and we're still pretending like that never happened, I guess. I'm really uncomfortable. I just wish he would tell me what he thought about that statement, but this man just drank his feelings away, and I think that tells me what he thinks about that statement. So my little heart might be getting crushed here. I don't know if I'm a good boyfriend. Okay. Come and give me a moment. We're checking on Jin now.
Hello, Jin.
Hey, we're coming to see if you've gotten down in the hotel yet. Guess the answer's no.
Actually...
I did try and tag along with Lloyd and Darius to the bathhouse earlier. That sounds like something you'd be more interested in.
Yeah.
Thought so too, but it's definitely... Okay, yep. He can't handle it. What? What? Stop it with the innuendos. I literally can't read half of this. I can't read half of this visual novel. Okay, anyway, are you alright in here by yourself? Yes, I'm totally fine. This place is a little out of my element anyway. What do you mean? Just a place like this is too much hustle and bustle for someone like me. I can understand that, but you won't know what you're missing until you give it a chance. What are we supposed to be doing here? I thought that this was a ski resort. I was getting really excited for them to, like, go skiing. Maybe it's because it was winter that I would just automatically assume that they would be skiing and snowboarding and doing something fun. Doing something fun in the snow. I guess I was wrong. That's a missed opportunity. It's fine. Give him a break, Yoshi. Maybe Jin is more like me and prefers the outdoors.
Yeah.
Right, Jin? Kind of like Camp Buddy.
Yeah.
Should have been with us last time when we went to the beach with the scouts. I bet that's way more up your alley.
Yep.
A beach episode? Don't get him worked up, Aiden. It's true. I had a tiny white swimsuit too, Jin. You have to tell me all the details right now. You can add that to the blog you've been working on. It'll be a special section about the spiciest moments with a certain someone.
Aiden?
I don't think that's appropriate for... It is, I insist. Let me grab my laptop right now.
Really?
You can't do that. Oh my god. This camp is getting shut down. Are we really doing this? Oh lord. What? Oh, please don't be an inappropriate picture. I'm so anxious. I'm gonna start sweating. There's no... yeah, it's not wet. That's a weird one to notice right away. He doesn't have his thing. Okay. Okay, I'm doing okay. Okay, anything about the trees? There was not a shark in the water. Yep. Definitely wasn't a shark. The sun looks a little weird. There are no birds in the sky. No! There's no birds in the sky! Oh my god. The anxiety that I felt. Oh my gosh. I did really well that time. The trick, I think, with the photo game is to go very, very slow and click very slowly. Because if you do what I normally do, which is just go click, 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 you're gonna mess up. I finally get a chance to get changed too. Now that we have the tents up, I should start getting the first activity ready. Let's see.
Oh.
There you are, Yoshi.
Aiden.
What are you wearing? Gary got me the suit for this occasion. She said it contrasts with my skin tone quite nicely, but it's barely covering anything. Talking to the guy who walks around the camp naked. This is technically more than usual. That's true, but your apron at least covers your crotch completely. But this it's well... Great.
What?
We just got here. We're on vacation. We just had the sports fest, too. Loosen up a little.
Come on!
I'm not sure. I'm sure for you. Come on, let's go swim.
Oh, wait!
Wait.
Woof!
Well, the water feels great. Get in here, Yoshi. Come on, swim. You're just as energetic as ever, Aiden. You've hardly changed from when we were younger. And you still ramble about cheesy stuff like there's no tomorrow.
Come on!
Quit stalling and take a great white shank. Shank?
No!
Your suit cover... What? Oh.
Sheesh!
I'd be like, sheesh, sunset
What?
on the beach. Make me want to pull up a Miami with the heat. Should be the one saying that. Look at yourself. You might as well be naked. That can be arranged if you want. Don't be silly, Aiden. You know we can't do stuff like that here. At least not when there are scouts around.
Oh, yeah? What?
Yoshi.
Aiden?
Oh my god.
What are you doing?
Oh my god. God damn it. God damn it. I have so much censoring to do. I never learn. I never learn. We're back. We're back. Miracle nobody found us or it would have been a disaster. I can't even imagine what would happen if Sir Gore and the scouts caught us, or worse, Yuri. So Jen, how's that for a spicy story? You can't put that on your website. Someone's overload for sure.
Yeah, I have to go.
Okay, bye, Jen. We love you, Jen. Come back soon. It looks like you didn't write anything on his laptop. That might be for the best. We shouldn't publish anything like that on the blog. Let's just tell a story about the activities while Jen takes care of his business. You mean like the time we slept naked together later that same night? Okay, I don't know what that sound is from Jin, but I hope that he's doing okay. Okay, so we made a blog post. A whole thing about making a blog post. It's fine. I swear to God, if I have to play another minigame, I will have an emotional meltdown. But let's go back to the lobby.
I guess.
Aiden's like, why? It's the one place that we haven't been to because apparently I can't go to the gym.
Let's go. Hey.
Oh.
Yoshi, Aiden, looks like you finally decided to get out of your room and hang around, huh, Jin? Yuri knocked on my room and dragged me out here. So what are you both up to? We want to find a nice place to chill and the seats here are super comfy. Plus, check out the ambiance.
Actually,
the Wi-Fi signal is the strongest here, too. Let me guess, you two are watching me on the laptop, aren't you? Don't you think that's something you should be doing in private? Just because Jin and I are avid fans of the genre doesn't mean that's all that we think about.
Well.
I doubt that.
Well.
I really actually do doubt that when it comes to Yuri. It's kind of confidential. Yep. That's what she's doing. We're not. Why are you acting so suspicious then? You two are up to something, aren't you?
Well,
We were actually looking up Miss Amelia's profile online.
Amelia?
Jin?
Oh my god, we're spying on her. Ooh, a little bit of LinkedIn creeping, are we? I am very excited to see what we found. Is she married? Just curious, just asking for a friend. Just wondering if she's married. I'm sorry, is it too late to say we're watching it? I guess we were caught red-handed then. Hold on, Yuri. Are you the one who dislikes her the most? Why are you looking her up? Why are you looking her up, Yuri? Don't tell me you're secretly into her.
What?
Are you secretly into her? No way, Aiden. Totally the opposite. Are you sure about that? Yo, that would be the best enemies to lovers ship. I would be here for it. I'm just gonna throw that out there. I would be here for that. I would be down for that. You shouldn't be sticking your nose in other people's business, Yuri.
Don't worry.
It's actually a public profile we're looking at, so we're not invading her privacy at all. Yeah, what Jin said. This is why we didn't want to show you, because I knew you jumped to conclusions. Her public profile should reflect whether or not she's married, and... It's fine. Why though? I've been telling you guys, I've had a really bad feeling about her from the start. So she is married. Oh, god damn it. It's like the old saying, know your enemy. Yuri, Amelia's not our enemy. She's our coworker. I'm trying to see if she's been trash-talking any of us online just to make sure she's really on our side. So you decided to stalk her. Come on, Yoshi. Don't look at that way. Looking up people online is super normal, you know? But you're doing it to find something she did wrong, and you're dragging Jin into this too. You don't get it, Yoshi. She's mean and bossy at work, and she's the nerd to throw shade at me at every chance she gets. When I ran into her yesterday, she tried to call me cheap and tacky. She said that to you? She might as well have, saying that my taste in fashion hasn't changed after all these years. Just because I don't wear designer brands like her doesn't make that true, you know? Like, I get it. You're rich. Shoving it in my face. You know how that's how she's always been, Yuri. Who knows? Maybe she's just trying to start a conversation with you. From what I've seen, she has been, like, desperately trying to start conversations with at least, like, 3 people here. And has been genuinely, like, trying to be nice. she's a rich girl,
thanks.
so she's gonna be pretentious and she's gonna be kind of annoying to talk to. Most rich people are. My God, the conversations that I've had with like some people that have come from like wealthier backgrounds where I'm like, I cannot relate to this. I never thought that someone could say something that I couldn't relate to more until I spoke with a rich person about like what their problems were, and I was like, wow, damn. Starting a conversation means being a rude and condescending bitch, then no thanks. Okay, you cannot come onto this stream and not a stream. You cannot come onto this and say that you're not like other girls. You can't be this hostile towards women. I think that Yuri's been hostile to her from like the very beginning, and she's clearly like, when they first met, she was clearly a kid that was dealing with being separated from her family. I'm not saying like pity the poor rich girl, like smallest violin or anything like that. But she hasn't done anything to Yuri. So I'm kind of like, Yuri, you're really just kind of getting up in arms for kind of no reason. It's fine. Not knowing how to socialize doesn't give her a pass to be a bitch. Yes, but she's trying, and she's trying to make an effort. That's so hard, because I think that there are people who, you know, may find it difficult to socialize or may not understand, like, their tone of voice is bad and is condescending. That's so hard, because I've been the person where I've looked back on conversations that I had and I've been like, oh, that tone that I had with that person, that was bad. But in the moment, you don't always realize it. And tell you the truth, I'd like to get evaluated for it at one point, but I might be on the spectrum or have some kind of ADHD or ADD. Which, again, I would like to get evaluated for at one point, because like, growing up, there were, like, certain things that I think don't make sense about my behaviors, such as having difficulties socializing, and communicating and feeling like I was faking it every step of the way. But, like, that's a story for another day. And how a lot of people apparently thought that I was a bitch, but then they got to know me, and I wasn't so nervous, and I, like, recognized their social cues more, and then they were like, oh, we understand her now. And I feel like that can be the case for, like, a lot of people. I'm just saying.
Sheesh.
Yuri, even after all these years, you still hate her this much? Why shouldn't I? She and I never got along in the first place. Okay, I also understand being a petty bitch and having grudges for years. There are certain people that I will just never forgive for certain things that they did to me. No matter how close we were at one point, I'm just like, no, I'm fine. I'm good. I'd rather not engage. I'm very bitter. I hold grudges. I'm really curious as to why. Maybe you two just got off on the wrong foot?
Jen.
Don't get me wrong, Jen. I tried to be friends with her and I gave her lots of chances back then. But it never worked because we were never on the same wavelength. I really think an enemies to lovers arc would be amazing. But that's just me. She used to act as if I was her rival or something when I was just minding my own business. We even fought when no one could see us.
Whoa.
Like an actual physical fight. I remember that. One time it got really bad and they got caught by Sir Goro. It was about something so pointless, too. I'll never forget that one either. Ooh.
Amelia!
Give it back, Amelia. That's not
not
yours.
fair.
Gadgets aren't allowed at camp. How come that rule doesn't apply to you?
Obviously.
It's because you're the owner's daughter. Talk about rampant nepotism. This camp is absolutely ridiculous. What does that have to do with my camera, Amelia? I'm not doing any harm and it's not distracting anyone.
It's not fair!
It's not about the stupid camera. You get away with everything. You get to skip activities wherever you want, whenever you want. Bring your books on camping trips, and they even let you stay with everyone in the boys' cabins.
baffles me.
If you can get your demands fulfilled on a whim, then why can't I as well? I don't want this ugly uniform. I want my own designer
I want
wardrobe.
it now.
I'm sick and tired of being fed commoner's grub every meal. I want my personal chef. And last but not least, I don't want to share a room with girls who keep gossiping about me just because they're
Is that
jealous.
too much to ask?
You're being such a spoiled brat. Just give me my
Now
camera
do
back.
it.
Not until you tell your dad to give me everything I
No.
just said. Go ask him yourself. I'm
Not
not
my
your
fault.
servant. It's not my fault you look like one. Oh, that's
Snob.
shitty. I can't stand you. You're so whining and entitled. Why are you even at this camp? Shouldn't pompous rich snobs like you be rotting in your mansion all alone? Your parents probably don't even have time for you, and that's why you have such a nasty attitude. My parents love me. They buy me everything I ask for. Oh, I see. So they don't parent. They just buy you things, and you're not getting any better. Interesting. Apparently, they forgot to buy you a good personality, too. Just accept the fact that you're stuck here because they don't want to deal with a spoiled brat like you.
I swear.
They threw you away, crossing their fingers that you change and learn how to get along with other people. But too bad nobody wants to be friends with you because you're such a bitch.
What?
Okay, Yuri, that went a little too far. See, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to be on her side. I know I should hate her, in theory. But I'm getting different vibes from Amelia. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to defend her. I know it must be frustrating to people who have probably played the game and been like, oh, no. She's really bad. Like, she'll do something that's undeniably bad in the future. But from what I can see, I just see a really immature kid that was kind of thrown out of her element that seems to be neglected by her family on an emotional level. So now she's developed to this point where she's an asshole and there's, like, no going back. Except if you're really, really patient with her. I'm a what? Take that back. Did I stutter? I said you're a bitch.
How dare you?
How dare you? Oh, throws Yuri's camera on the ground. Tramples the camera. Nobody calls me a bitch. Take that. You're breaking it. Just ask Daddy for a new one. Oh, wait. You're too poor to afford it, Heather. Okay, that's really...
Do you have any idea how much that camera means to me? My dad gave it to me for my birthday! Oh! You're ruining my hair! I spent all morning styling this!
Sweetheart, with what? Honey, your hair's straight and it rests on your shoulders. You look like me on a day when I don't wash my hair. Like, that's what your hair looks like. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It had to be said. You were not styling your hair. There was no product in this bitch. If you had product in it, it would have way more volume. I'm just saying.
No one cares about your freaking hair, you ugly, conceited ass bitch! I told you! Stop calling me a bitch! That's what you are!
Fight, fight, fight.
What's going on? Yuri!
Stop.
Yuri, that's enough. Let her go. Look what she did in my hair. Thanks for saving me from this bully, Yoshi. She just attacked me out of nowhere. Nowhere. You threw my camera on the ground, you lying bitch.
What?
Yuri, language. I'm telling the truth. She's the one who pulled my hair first. I was just defending myself. Mind? You should know that violence is never the answer. But Dad, I love how Goro, though, knows enough about his daughter to immediately assume that she's in the wrong. Immediately, he's like, oh no. Like, that checks out, that Yuri would curb stomps. Would just start beating the shit out of someone. He just accepts this without question. He's like, yep, I believe it. My daughter is evil. She should be punished for this. You can't just let this slide because she's your daughter.
Yuri!
Yuri in my office.
Now. Miss Komarova.
We'll discuss this matter later. Yoshinori, please take her to the infirmary and check for any injuries. As for the rest of you, go back to your cabins. There's nothing to see here. Man.
Whew.
That sounds really intense. Like camping. Like Camp Buddy. See. Kind of feel like I missed out on that show. I'm a lot stronger than I look. She never tried to get anywhere near me after that incident. I know it's hard to believe, but Yuri was quite the troublemaker back then. Don't just slander me like that in front of Jen. Girl, you've always been the troublemaker. Troublemaker, heaven's your middle name. It hurts so bad. My mind keeps saying, run as fast as you can. I'm sorry. I was sure you were a model scout like Yoshi.
Point.
Not when someone like Amelia tests me. That time should have taught her a lesson not to mess with my stuff. So when's the rematch? She's been getting on your nerves again, so Aiden, don't encourage her. We're already professionals. I'm not going to be childish and spiteful like her. I just found her Instagram. Where? Let me see.
Sheesh.
So much for being professionals. Elitist as always. Posting pictures of designer stuff and random things in the hotel. Looks like she hasn't posted anything before this.
Yeah.
Let's check this.
Yeah.
They're having harmless fun anyways. They're obsessed. Why are you so obsessed with me? Okay, we're back in the room, but unfortunately I have to bring this episode to a close because we've been recording for a while. But if you guys are excited for another episode, please leave a like on this video, as it really does help the channel out. Also, consider subscribing, and when you subscribe, be sure to hit the notifications bell so you get updates when I upload future episodes. Without further ado, thank you all so much for watching. Bye! I'd like to give a very special shout out and thanks to the following patrons: Deep Dive Dylan, D. Roberts, Brian White, Caleb Putnam, Robin Harper, Bob Conway, Cody Webb, and Maticus Sama. Thank you all so much.